Captain's Log. It is June 9th, about a quarter till 2300 hours, and we have been traversing the back issue wormholes, and we found some polybags and other stellar finds. But we got LCS and thrift store for the most part for this video. We didn't go too crazy this time. But we're gonna start off with the comics. We got some gimmicks in there. But first off, just a little bit of Disney. We got Big Hero 6 for you guys. Such a beautiful, Disney always has great colors. And you can't pass up the cartoon comics, of course. We got Conan. This has got to be like one of Arnold's most iconic movie scenes ever. Sure, movie, obviously, but movie scenes for sure. And this scene, it's funny because he bites the vulture to death, pretty much, but he still dies. He still loses that battle with life, so that sucks. But next we got Jerry Iger's Flamingo, and what to tell you guys about Jerry Iger? He pretty much created comics, right? So like before the word comic book for this comic book or a comic book was a name, if I'm not mistaken, they were called like funny books, and the funny books came from, I think, what were called like funny strips or funny stories inside newspapers. So Jerry Iger, he started like comic books and just artist studios in general. So that's iconic. And next we got DC Phantom Stranger. This one's just a great cover. I usually don't pick up old comic books like this, but when they have cool covers like that, why not? Next we got Monster Matinee. This one's just like a pinup of Chaos Comics Monsters. I can show you guys. It's pretty cool. I always get pinups. Usually just Chaos. But oh, okay. First one I flipped to was a girl. But you got just monsters. It is cool. Werewolf. Ice cream shop. Okay, we got next Elektra. This is like 80s. I mean, Frank Miller. It's just a great cover. This is the #1. And I mean, it's Elektra. Oh, with the next comic. Okay, so with the next two comics, what to say about that? Anthropomorphic comics are definitely hot right now. If you don't know what that is, it's like comic books about animals. It's like where animals are humans, where they talk, like Kung Fu Panda or something, you know? Poe, Kung Fu Panda. But they're hot right now, but they've always been hot, really, honestly. And they've always had cool covers. So you got Boris and you got Samurai Squirrel. And those two are awesome. Next you got so next we have our gimmick comics. And technically the first one is definitely a gimmick. It comes with a poster and it's a #1, and it is, I've been waiting to get this comic for the longest time. Bongos, The Simpsons. If you've seen some of my other videos, I do have some Simpsons. I have the Simpsons #2 on my wall. It's just like Bart. And I have Radioactive Man, which is a glow in the dark. I have a lot. I have trades. Any comic book collector, any collector, nostalgia or pop culture period, we love our cartoons, don't we? We definitely love our cartoons, and The Simpsons is definitely one of the iconic cartoons. So that was a cool buy. That was awesome. I've been waiting for that one for a while. Next, you got our embossed covers. We'll start off with the Shadow of the Bat. We got a cool, nice little dark cover there. It's actually kind of bright on camera, but in person, it's hard to see. And then we got heavy hitters. I feel like I show you guys so many heavy hitters all the time. Even though like the lips is embossed in this one, if you can see. We got the The Trouble with Girls. And it's funny because it's got the girls, but his last name is Girls. So it's really, The Trouble with Girls is him. So that one. And it's funny because I didn't even know these two existed. Like, I've looked up a lot of stuff online. I've talked to a lot of people. I've seen a lot of things, but I had no idea this one existed. And neither this one. This one's got like Neymar, it's got Shayna, Kazar, and who? Sabu. So that's pretty cool. It's embossed. I guess it's got like all the animal characters. So that's cool. Next we got, which I think is the coolest Future Zen lenticular cover. Harley and Joker. Fantastic. We got, oh, okay, so now we got a chromium pile. Which, the first one I'm going to show you guys, I think is the coolest chromium I've got in a minute. Because it's a chromium, it's a die cut, and it's signed. We got the Zen Intergalactic Ninja. And these are these little balls right here, these little circles. That's the die cut. That one's really cool. I'd open that one, but I want to open this next one to show you guys. Got Sabretooth, Chromium. I want to open all of these for you guys, but then my videos would be hours long. This one's pretty cool. He's fighting everybody there. I think he's got the Phoenix in his hands and Cyclops. That one's a good one. Gotta make sure I don't hurt those before I put them away. And this one also I have actually seen online, but you can never tell in the pictures that it's gonna look this awesome. I kind of had a feeling it would, and then I saw it. I found it in the dollar bins. And it's so pretty. This one, I don't know if you can actually see it, but it's the Shadow Slasher. I don't know if you can see the name. But what is that? Some kind of like foil. It's almost like a sequence look. I don't know. That one's awesome. I think that's like one of the only ones I have of that. And this one is funny because... Oh, I think we're in the holograms now. But this one's funny because... After I bought this comic, I literally talked to so many people about Billy Eilish. Like, just randomly. And I wanted to tell some of them, like, I had the comic, but I don't even think anybody knows this exists. It's like a hologram of his car. Yeah, that's better. But that's pretty cool. Now, we got Wolverine, which I've already had this one. I think I showed you guys. And this one's not in the best condition. But like I said, I was dollar binning it, so I kind of expected it to not be that cool. But it's cool, you know, it's one of the wraparounds. It's a cool extra. These next two comics, I wanted to point out that with 90s gimmicks, they kind of came in little runs. Like, they came in sets. You got like the Ghost Rider with the foil reds and the foil yellows and the neons, and I don't know, the Spideys had a lot of, but this was one of them, the Phalanx. And I think I only need 2. You can see those. They look so cool too. But I think I only need 2 more of those, and I'm pretty sure it's 6 of them. Next, we got our Twilight Zone, and this one, I don't know, this one might have been my favorite buy for the time. Yes, there you go. That just looks so cool. Alright, next we got Quasar. Another beautiful cover by Marvel. I mean, look, even his like emblem on his chest is hollow. Hollow foil, holofractor, whatever y'all want to call it. Awesome. Now we got our embossed foil, and you know what? The Clive Barker. I always tell you guys how awesome Clive Barker covers are too. This one's even got like some etched in there. Some etched in the title. Looks awesome. And then we got foil Daredevil. The man with what? No fear? Without fear. The man without fear. And I think this number 5 is the coolest one of these two. Like I said, they always have like little sets, little runs. And this one, this number 5, this one looked the coolest. Got Cyber Force next by Image. They've got Ghost Riders, Crossroads, and I actually want to show you guys this one. This one starts a little bit of die cuts, I believe. I believe I only got 2 of the die cuts to show you guys. But this one specifically, I'm so happy I found this one. I think this one has another one. Isn't that cool? How cool is that? And it's like his skull. And it's like Smoking Skull or something like that. I don't know. I can't remember. But I knew about that one and I didn't know about this one. So when I came across this one, I was like, no freaking way. That one's gonna go back. No. Next one, the Ferret. Everybody should know the Ferret. I used to come across the Ferret all the time, and I don't know if they just started getting beat up, and people started. Maybe it was just the same Ferret I was coming across, but I finally did pick it up because I stopped seeing it for a while. Got Malibu, the Ferret. I have a few Malibu things to show you guys today. Next, if you guys have been watching my videos, you know I told you that there were 2 oil slicks, and I finally picked up the next one. I mean, you never know. There might still be one out there that I don't know of. I've told you guys of a few comics today that I didn't know of. But the 2 I know of, and the only 2 I've ever seen on like the internet or in kind of like on people's walls and stuff like that. And it's the Raver, Malibu. What I tell you guys. I don't know how I picked up so many Malibu comics today. Next, we got Edge, Punisher. I should show you guys this one too. This one looks awesome. Looks awesome on camera, but in person, and it's the Punisher. You can see his face there. And his emblem, of course. Awesome, right? Issue 100 too, of course. Alright, my other Edged is, okay, what to say about this one. So, you definitely come across Wizard number 1s, and I personally have never come across a Hero number 1. And can you believe it? It's an etched embossed. So I was like, of course, of course. It's purple. It just looks so awesome. So that was a cool one. That was a cool one to add to the plan. Before the drum roll of the video, because we got the poly bags. And just as a little surprise sneak preview, it's the best poly bag haul pull I think I've ever done. So we gotta show you the glow in the dark. It's called Wraithborn, and I actually think I've showed you guys this before. I talked about it before, but I already got one, and this one's for the wall. Let me back up a little bit and show you. You can definitely see the glow. The camera always messes with glow. There you go. That's a little better. But that's Wraithborn. That one's pretty cool. So now we got our poly bags. And like I said, they gotta be the coolest ever. Really. So the first one I have gotten before, but it comes with a card. And it comes with a plastic card. So I opened it. So I got it again. And it's Q Units by Harris Comics. And came polybagged with this bad boy. And it's a plastic card. Oh, it's just so cool. I have more plastic cards. And I promise you guys all the time, I'm going to do a card video one day. You guys might actually be able to... I'm gonna have to cut some of this out. It's lollygagging. But, okay. That's so cool. I should really probably stop opening comics just to get the cards out and rebuying them. That's bad. I probably do that with like every poly bag I get. That sounds like really special. But Alright, so next we got Simpsons Comics and Stories, and this is an awesome poly bag because it comes with a poster. I would love to get a double of this. That one I wouldn't open, I promise, guys. But this one, another awesome find. 2 cool Simpsons in this haul. This one, I don't know, it's neck and neck with the Simpsons. I don't know if you guys have seen this in the past before, Ren and Stimpy, but this one is a scratch and sniff. It's got a, I'll show you guys. It's got like a sticker, I believe, comes with that in the poly bag. And I have came across this comic before, and it's never still in the bag. It's never got the sticker. And I've always just wanted to buy it, just to buy it for the read. And I'm gonna be honest, I think I've came across it like, okay, twice. It's been moldy and stuff, so yeah, I've had to skip it. But that's so cool. Scratch and sniff. That's weird, right? I think that's the only scratch and sniff comic I have. Next, you guys should know, or at least I'll tell you about the X-Force comic poly bag. This one, I think, obviously it comes with a card in its poly bag, and I think it's got like Cable. It's got the X-Force team with Gideon, Shatter. I always get it wrong, but this one's a Deadpool one. This one is the more sought after, more valuable per se, and I'll show you guys so you can look out for it if you guys ever see it, so you can get one as well. But this one kind of a bigger back and board, so it wouldn't hurt it as much. But it's so cool. So cool. And last but not least, for our comics, we got the amazing polybag Death of the Superman. Also comes with a poster, a card, and I think like one other thing. And yes, I got the other one and I opened it, and it's weird. Well, I guess it's not weird, but I actually came across the card for this issue at one of the local card shops. You guys always know I show you guys movies, and I actually have like a trade or two, I guess you would say, call them in there. They're not really trades because I don't think they have more than one issue. I'll show you guys those first. I got from my thrift store. I got the Pirates, Dead Man's Chest. It's actually like a little graphic novel. That's what they really are, the graphic novels. They don't have multiple issues, most of them. This one I got because it's definitely older. 2007, I believe. And it's just cool to have a Disney comic of the Pirates. Got Tangled, IDW, and Tangled's the best. You know, you got Pasquale. Where is he at? I know he's on here somewhere. Oh, yeah. In her hair. Pasquale. But it's so cool. Beautiful color. Good story too, at least. I mean, there's a little bit more than a few words each page. And I can't help myself, but Teen Titans Go. No, this wasn't Teen Titans Go. I didn't even notice. That's how much I'm a sucker for Teen Titans. But I still love the regular Teen Titans too. I looked at the year though. That's really what sold me on it. I was like, And then I think it's at least like 2004. 5. So it's 2005. So that's cool. Got Starfire, Beast Boy, Robin. Where's Raven? Oh, they put Raven in the back. But even it's got a little bit of art. So that's kind of cool. Like that kind of manga art. Should have been backwards. Robin. Can we get a good Raven one? Oh, there's Starfire carrying Robin. Like she does always. I guess nobody thought Raven was cool at the time. Yeah, they only gave her a little spot. Bastard. Okay, so that was a cool thrift store finds. Alright, next we got our thrift store movie finds, which I got pretty good ones this time. We'll start with our VHS. Got a sealed Apollo 13. You guys don't know this movie. It's Tom Hanks. I believe it's a true story too. It's about one of the astronaut spaceship things that goes up and it like loses power, loses all kinds of like control system things. They gotta like float back to Earth. They don't literally float, but it's crazy. It's suspenseful. Got Immortal next. This is filmed by, I think it's Eric, what's his name? Aniki. Ooh, I hope I said that right. Bilal. But if you don't know him, just look him up. His movies are like, this one's about immortal, alien, futuristic god people things. So that one's pretty cool. The action's pretty cool and stuff. 28 Days Later, zombie movie. If you guys have watched some of my other videos before, I've been telling you guys that I've been just trying to pick up. I don't really collect videos or DVDs in general, and for the first few, I just trying to pick up either cool covers, classic movies that I've always liked or wanted. I've always for years have been on the lookout for like the Lady Death VHS. I guess some darker anime ones, because I definitely have always wanted the Vampire Hunter D one. I've always wanted a few. But lately I've just been picking up cooler ones, cool cover ones. I showed you guys the other day the Let Me In one. I didn't even know that one existed. That one's pretty cool. Next, we got Legend of Korra. This one's sealed. It's coming apart a little bit. But I mean, if you don't know what Legend of Korra is, it's a spin-off of the Airbender, Aang, the Avatar, and that one's a good one. Her mystic animal, I think the thing she rides, that one's pretty cool. Not cooler than Appa though, but it's pretty cool. Next, we got like a little 3 movie set of King Kong. We got King Kong versus Godzilla, and King Kong Escapes. So those are pretty cool. And I don't know if you guys watched it, but I watched the new Godzilla on Netflix, and it was pretty good. It was pretty good. I liked it. I see why everybody liked it. So for the little video haul, we got the cards, of course, my favorite part. We got a little bit of everything. We got some holos, we got some Fractors, some Disney, but I'll go ahead and start off with our Valiants. We got 2 Valiants this time, actually. This one is like a etched foil, I guess you would say, rainbow something or another. Beautiful. We got etched. That one's awesome. This one, I guess you will call, these are 2 are Digimon, and I guess you call this one like the Diamond Fractor, Diamond Sparkle. That one's pretty cool. I love the Digimon ones. This one is like a hollow something. Hollow Fractor. It's something. You guys can tell me. You guys can let me know. Next, we got the Disneys, and I think, are they all etched? No. Oh, is that my only lenticular? This might be my only lenticular of the set this time, but Flubber. It's the only one. I think the Flubber cards were, it wasn't food, it wasn't Lunchables, it was something. And this is of the set that the cards were. This is the only one that came lenticular. So this is the only lenticular Flubber card. So that's a cool one. We got an etched 7 Dwarfs, Snow White. I showed you guys on my last video, I believe it was. I got a good Snow White stack. Yes, the flea market video. The horrible heat. And it's still so hot here. But I got the Dopey Diamond Eyes chase card. So I was like, I wanted this one. I'd seen this before, and it's time to go ahead and take that one. I had seen this a lot before too, and I should have picked this up first time I saw it, because I feel like it's been dropped probably on the floor by people a lot more since then. It was actually in pretty bad shape when I picked it up to begin with. It was like really bent, but I wanted it so bad, and it was always just sitting there hanging out, chilling. And I love Abu. So this is from, I think this, oh yeah, it says right there, set 3 of 3. This is a very short chase card. It's only got 3 cards for the Aladdin run, and I want the other ones really bad. And I've never even seen them. These are hologram. Oh no, these are just our X-Files. So we got X-Files first, holo. Got chromium. And we got etched. Got one of each of those piles because if I'm not mistaken, the hologram one has like 3. And the extra one probably like 4, and the chromium probably like 6. I'm not sure. I know they have a couple for each. I'm pretty sure the hologram might be more too, to be honest. I know there's multiple of each of those. So I got one of those. Next we got our wizards. Wizard ones are always cool. Alright, now we got our Marvel and DC cards. I think the DC are all holos. But first we got our Dark Side. I think some people, they say Dark Seed, but could be Dark Side. I don't know. You guys tell me. Got Deathstroke, the Terminator. And these are all from the same run. If you guys have been watching my videos, then you know that I've been showing you guys a few DC holograms. So these ones with this little square around the outside, these are the ones I've been trying to pick up lately. So that's why these are all the same. Lobo. Lobo always looks crazy. And the Flash. There you guys go. Maybe that's how I should have been showing you guys the holograms all the time. And we got our Marvels. We got our Etched. This one's from the Flare series, if I'm not mistaken. Something like that. It's limited edition Holo Flash Magneto. Magneto's got a lot of cool ones. Because he does have a lot of cool ones on the Flares. So that might not be part of the Flare. Got Magneto Holo as well. Yeah, I think this part of the camera was a lot cooler. Show you guys the holos. This is one of the yellow ones. It might have shown you guys the other regular holo. This is like a gold holo. I think I might have 2 of these. Okay, so for the last part of the Marvel card series, I found a little stack of what they called Haunted Mansion. And this is the chromium. They have the regular ultra version for the Haunted Mansion. It's just like a regular card. But these are the chromium ones. And I picked them up. And it's kind of cool because they're all in like Halloween costumes. So this is a Gambit one. I think Gambit's like... I think it's like a cowboy in this one. The Cajun cowboy. Yeah, that's cool. We got, let's see, we got Cyclops as Elvis, it looks like. Yep, as the king. Got Iceman as just a snowman. As a snowman. We got, of course, Professor X as the wizard. How could I forget that one? And then we got Rogue as a maid. That one kind of made me laugh. We got Storm as the witch. This card is literally what made me stop flipping through the piles I was flipping through. Because if you guys know, the X-Men cards have a lot of cool, like, chromium, foil. Even when you get into the older stuff, you got a few etched in there. They get pricey. But when I saw the Storm Witch, I was like, dang, that's just so cool. And then I just, somehow the whole pile was in my hand. But we got Wolvie as a pirate. As a Captain Claw. He's a captain. We got Cyclops as a vamp. And we got Beast as also a pirate. Ah! He's Ben Franklin. That's why he has a key. I kept wondering. I kept seeing the key and I kept wondering. That's cool. So, let's see. Last but not even close to last. Got a lot of cards, guys. Got our Star Wars cards. So, we got our Etched Obi-Wan and Yoda. We got Foil, Annie, Windu, and Obi-Wan. And we got Luke. This is Etched. Luke and R2-D2. Sorry. These are so cool. These Etched cards, the Etched comics, they just have a different look to them, right? Like almost like a stitched look. Those are awesome. They're so cool. And now we got our miscellaneous. Speaking of cool cards, I don't know why I picked this up or how I knew, but this one's got to be the best one. This one is Star Trek, guys, and it's a plastic clear card. I wonder if I can get it out quickly. Probably not going to be able to without hurting it. Plastic card. It's just a clear card, which usually the plastic cards usually do come sort of clear. But this one on the non-clear part, I don't know if you guys can see, you can. It's like a little holofoil or hologram. Yes, right there. How cool is that? How awesome. So that was so cool. I didn't find that out till I got home. I was looking at it. Next, we got the Gundamon. If you guys know, like, the anime. This is also a plastic card. So that's cool if you guys are into that one. We also got another manga style. And this one's like the Sparkle Fractor, Dragon Ball Z. That one's pretty cool. We got Lord of the Rings. I don't want to pick up this whole set. Kind of just bought this card to really support this seller. It was a good price, and I know I want the run, so it wouldn't hurt to have an extra Golem. Little foil card there in the pile. Now, these one, if you guys have seen my other videos, or if you watched, maybe it was the first video, I showed you guys the other Predator card. It's the Babysitter one, and that one is actually more valuable than I thought. This one is still a little valuable. I guess it's because they were funny. I don't know. But it just says, I always forget the year because it's not on here. Or is it? Yeah, 1987. This one says, they sure have ugly girls in this neighborhood. That's messed up. Then we got Lois and Clark. Holofoil. This is from the TV show. I think it was 90s. Could have been 80s. Yep, 95. Then we got Malibu Comics. This is really what I wanted to show you guys when I kept saying the Malibu Comics. This is so cool. Gotta be one of the coolest hologram cards I have. Because, I mean, the Marvel cards, they're awesome, but they're definitely, like, a lot of people have them. DC cards, a lot of people have them. I had no idea. This gotta be, like, one of the coolest. I have some Looney Tunes holograms I didn't really know about. This one definitely tops a lot of them. Alright, and last, we got our Power Rangers foil rainbow around the outside, the border. Just looks good, beautiful. I picked this one because it was a whole team. There's a lot of cool ones, like the little tech dinosaur guy and little car. I don't know Power Rangers that well, but I definitely wanted the whole team. It's the 90s, so why not? It looked cool. And I think that's it. I think that's it for the cards run. It was a good little haul. So yeah, pretty much that's all the cards I have. I showed you guys the comic books. You just gotta kind of have fun with it. Buy what you like. And for all you true believers out there, live long and prosper. And may the force be with you.